good evening. Here I am playing The Last of Us. Since my last video, I've noticed that not very many people want to watch me let's play and walk through videos, so I'm going to switch over to a more of a tips video so I can give you some ways around some more difficult sections in games that I've found. It seems to be more successful that way. And right now, as you can see, I'm on Survivor difficulty, and I am in the Firefly lab, also commonly referred to as the hospital. And first off, what you want to do is crouch and go right over here. I recommend having 2 shivs, one for a door if you want to use it, because I think there's some stuff in there that you want to get, some ammo and all that, but that's not until you get past this section here. And also 1 shiv to shiv people that you want to kill rather quickly. The guy that is going to be behind here is one of them. You can choke this guy out if you want. However, it's quicker to do it with the shiv, and if you choke this guy out, you have to do it perfectly. You have to time it perfectly, otherwise this guy is going to turn around and notice you. Now, I'm going to be picking up the ammo there. It doesn't really matter, because I'm only going to shoot 1 arrow during this entire section. Now I'm going to time perfect, so he's behind that little wall there. And this guy is going to be another guy that I shiv, because I don't want his friend to notice us. His friend's right behind us. What's going to happen is, he's like, I thought I heard something. Better go check that out. And then he's not going to check anything out. He's going to get choked out. Because I'm going to save my shiv. I don't need it at this point. Because that's the last guy in this set of 4 here. If they get noticed, more guys start coming out of the woodwork, and we don't want that. Now I'm going to pass up these pills here, because I don't really need them. Like I said, I'm going to fire 1 arrow this entire time, and 1 Molotov, and it should work. Now, this is a cheap little thing here. These guys come through, and they have a set path. It varies a little bit, but not a whole lot.
Find this asshole. Got it.
Blah, blah, blah. They start saying, find him. They're not going to find me. This guy's going to walk right down this path here. And at the end, he's going to look left and right. What you're going to want to do is wait until he looks away from you and pop out, hitting triangle. Watch this. He's going to look away, looks away, I pop out. Give me the opportunity to choke him out. Oh, you may have noticed, or not, if you haven't watched any of my other videos, that I picked up an accent. I figured it would be more entertaining for everyone in general. If not, let me know. I mean, I'm not an actor. I don't have accents down all that well. I don't claim to be, perfect. But, figured that the UK wouldn't want to hear an American accent. Any Americans would find some kind of other accent a bit more entertaining. Now, here comes this guy. He's going to sprout an arrow from his chest. And no one's going to be the wiser. I typically go and check to see if I have my arrow, or get my arrow back, but I think I'm just going to go this way, because I've got Mr. Molotov and he's interested in meeting these guys. Now, you don't need to wait there. I mean, there's so much cover here that you can almost walk the entire way like this, and he's not going to notice you, even if he starts to spot you. This will work with the downgraded Molotov as well. However, I have the upgraded one, so it's, much wider. These guys probably aren't going to drop me anything, because basically the entire time I've been playing on Survivor, I've been hoarding me resources. You know what happens when you hoard your resources in this game? It screws you over. Okay, so here's a little tip here. Rather than waiting for these guys to come out, run over here. There's some nice alcohol here. And I'm going to use the opportunity to craft another Molotov just for the heck of it. Oh, and I got a Molotov crafter. Haha. Nice. Now, what I'm going to do here is something dangerous. But it works.
Motherfucker!
He goes, oh! But see, he loses me. He spotted me, and then he doesn't know where I am now. He didn't even see me there. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to wait for him to look away, and I just basically walk up to the door here. Simple, cheap, effective. Now we're going to run upstairs, and we're going to try and get through this entire section. This section is much more difficult, I'd say, to stealth through. It is possible. There's a shiv door here that I'm not going to be bothering with. And there's some stuff that I'm bypassing. Ow.
Oh shit! You see that?
Ow, I think he might have seen me. Oh, shite. He did. I'm gonna choke him out. Just because I don't want him coming up my backside. Now next, I'm gonna come around here. Ah, good. And no one noticed me. That is really, really important. I can't stress enough in this section not being spotted. Because if you're spotted, you're screwed. But use their torches there to notice where they're looking. Wait for them to stop looking. And then zoom past them. Now here is a pretty safe section. Pretty safe to hide here, because that guy, he's going to come forward. He's going to make you all paranoid. You might want to run, but don't run. He's going to stop. And I really hope I can finish this in time. See, he stops, he turns, and eventually he walks away. There we go. Now next, it's going to be that guy. He's going to be an idiot. Not notice me. I think I'm going to wait just a bit for that guy to go over there while I go over here. He's going to look out the window like a moron, a dunce. Meanwhile, go around this way, it's a nice effect. And we completely bypass this guy. Now, this section here, there's going to be an AI fail, if I'm remembering correctly. What's going to happen is, I'm going to make sure that there's no one looking, which there is right now. Gotta watch out for that guy. As soon as he goes like that, I go like this, and I hop over. AI fail. Check it out. Now, you can do this if you want. Oh, yes, like this. And basically just run up and go through. I failed there. I think they spotted me a little bit, but if you noticed, none of them got me. I was going to whip this out anyway and throw it. But basically, from here on, it's basically gravy. In fact, I think I've got enough time. I'm going to show you what I like doing. I like walking in all... wait, no, let's not do that. Let's go with the gun that I got from them. Oh, it's gonna make me put it away? Why are you putting it away? I can't reload anymore. Oh well, whatever. I'll walk in.
What are you doing in here?
Oh, and spoiler alert.
I won't let you take her.
Oh, really?
Just don't come any closer. I mean it.
You don't point a knife at me and survive.
Fucking animal!
Carrie, shut the hell up.
And yeah, that's basically the end. I mean, you need to run through this next section, but that's basically it. And you don't have to kill those people, so I'd recommend not doing it if you want to be a nice person. And you basically do this.
I got you. I got you.
Now, I could run through this section, but I mean, I don't think there's a way that you can die unless you stand there like an idiot in front of these guys. So, that's basically it. You can sneak through the entire thing. It took me all of, like, maybe 3 tries to do it. Now I'm going into a Scottish accent. Anyway. But, you know, that's basically it. If you follow that strategy, you can fire 1 arrow, 1 Molotov, and make it through the entire thing. It can be a bit tricky at that last section, but if you do it, it'll work. Trust me, I just did it. It may take a few tries. You know, there's a good checkpoint, so it's going to be pretty decently easy to do. Or you can fire your way through the entire thing, like a, you know, Rambo. But anyway, that's it for right now. If it wasn't evening when you watch this, just remember, it's always evening where I am.